Hello friends, welcome to my video classes. In the last episodes we have discussed the partial derivatives concepts and problems. Now in the present session we will discuss the application of derivatives. In this application of derivatives we have two topics. One is tangents and normals. Next one is maxima and minima. This application of derivatives of weightage 2 marks. Okay. Now before that we will discuss the tangents and normals. First of all, what is meant by tangent, what is meant by normal, and length of the tangent, length of the normal, length of the subtangent, length of the subnormal. Next, tangent equation, normal equation. Next, curves touch each other, condition for touching. Next, curves cut each other orthogonally. There also a condition for orthogonality. These points we will discuss here. First, briefly observe here. This is a curve y is equal to f of x, and here this is a point P, and there is a tangent. This is PK is a tangent to the curve, and this is PN is a normal to the curve, and I drop a perpendicular from P to x axis. This I will be calling as PM. So here PK is length of the tangent, PN is length of the normal, and this is PM is a perpendicular on x axis. Next, this tangent projection on x axis is Km. This is called subtangent, and Pn is a normal whose projection on x axis is Mn. This is called subnormal. So tangent, this is subtangent, normal, and this is subnormal. Okay. Now the curve y is equal to f of x. I will be taking a point. Let P of x1, y1 be a point on the curve. This is a point on the curve. Okay. Next, we'll define the tangent slope. This is a tangent. Tangent slope is got by differentiating y is equal to f of x with respect to x. So dy by dx, this is called M, which is slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent at P x1 y1. So dy by dx is equal to M, which is the slope of the tangent. Okay. Then the normal slope is minus 1 by M. Next, normal slope is equal to minus 1 by M. This normal and tangent both are perpendicular to each other. So take the product of the slopes, M into minus 1 by M, cancel, minus 1. Therefore, these two lines are perpendicular to each other. This is slope of the tangent, slope of the normal. Next, tangent equation. Tangent equation means what? This tangent equation is for y is equal to f of x at the point x1, y1. Therefore, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 is the tangent equation. Next, normal equation. Even normal also passing through the point P only, but the slope is minus 1 by M. Therefore, normal equation is y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 by M into x minus x1. This is the normal equation. Tangent equation, and this is normal equation. Next, tangent slope, next normal slope. That means what? For a given curve y is equal exponent f of x, you differentiate with respect to x and find out the value of dy by dx at the given point, then you get a numerical value. That value we will call it as m. Okay, then this is the tangent equation and this is the normal equation. Next we have length of tangent. pk is length of tangent. Number 1, length of tangent, length of the tangent is equal to modulus y1 into under root of 1 plus m square by m. This is the length of the tangent, where m is the slope of the tangent at the point x1, y1. Therefore, tangent length is y1 into under root of 1 plus m square by m. Here in the picture, pk is the length of the tangent. Okay. Next one, the second one, length of subtangent. Length of subtangent is simply y1 by m. You can remember easily the two formulas. Length of the tangent is y1 into under root of 1 plus m square by m. Simply remove this. y1 by m is the subtangent length. Next, the third point is normal. Third point is normal length. That is equal to, here normal means what? Pn is the normal. So normal length, this is normal length. Pn is equal to So normal length is equal to y1 into under root of 1 plus m square modulus. Next, subnormal length is equal to y1 into m. You know, subnormal is mn, normal is pn, and tangent is pk and subtangent is km. So these are the lengths formulas. Just remember these four formulas, and the tangent normal equation and the slope of the tangent. Next, there are curves. Next, intersection of two curves. Intersection of two curves. Suppose these are two curves. In this case, they are intersecting each other, and these two curves touch each other. So what is the condition for intersecting? That means orthogonal here. Next, in this case, touch each other. y1 is equal to f of x, comma y2 is equal to g of x. Be two curves. Now, for the first curve, you find out the slope of the tangent. Let m1 is equal to slope of the tangent to the first curve. Next, let m2 be the slope of the tangent to the second curve. So find out the slopes of the tangent to first curve and slope of the tangent to the second curve at a given point. Okay, then if m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1, product of slopes of the tangents is equal to minus 1, implies the curves are orthogonal to each other. This is the condition for orthogonality. m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. Next, if m1 is equal to m2, implies the curves touch each other. This is the condition for touch each other, and this is the condition for both the curves orthogonal to each other. Orthogonal means what? The angle between the two curves is 90 degrees. Okay, so m1 m2 is equal to minus 1, m1 is equal to m2. Intersect but not orthogonal means you get some angle theta. Then for that tan theta formula is given to you, mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, right? So this is to find the angle between two curves. You find out tan theta, that is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, where m1 is the slope of the first tangent to the first curve, m2 is the slope of the tangent to the second curve. Then tan theta is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Now these are the main points in this chapter. What we have discussed here: what is length of the tangent, length of the subtangent, length of the normal, length of the subnormal. Next, slope of the tangent, next slope of the normal, next tangent equation, next normal equation. Next, when two curves touch each other, condition is m1 is equal to m2. When the two curves are orthogonal, then m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. To find out the angle between two curves, we apply tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So these are the main points are there in this chapter. Okay, now we will discuss the problems. The first question is, find the slope of the tangent. Find the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent to the curve. Y is equal to 2x square minus 3x minus 1 at the point 1 comma minus 2. So we want to find out the slope of the tangent to the given curve. We have discussed y is equal to function of x, then differentiate y with respect to x, that is dy by dx, and then finally after finding dy by dx, put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2. Here y is equal to 2x square minus 3x minus 1. Then dy by dx is equal to 2 into 2x is 4x minus 3. Then find out dy by dx at the point 1 comma minus 2. 4 into x coordinate is 1. Substitute here 4 minus 3. This is equal to 1. This is the slope of the tangent. Okay. Next, the second question is, find the equation of the tangent, equation of the tangent to the curve, tangent equation to the curve. Y is equal to x square plus 2x minus 1 at the point 1 comma 2. So to find out the tangent equation, again dy by dx. Here the solution is y is equal to x square plus 2x minus 1. Then dy by dx is equal to x square derivation is 2x plus 2 into x derivation is 1. It is 2x plus 2. Then find out dy by dx at the given point 1 comma 2. That is equal to 2 into 1 plus 2. This is equal to 4. Therefore, slope is 4. And here the point is given point, we will treat it as x1 by 1, and this slope m dy by dx at the point 1 comma 2 is 4, that is m. Then y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 is tangent equation. Okay, in this we substitute y minus 2 is equal to 4 into x minus 1. So this is 4x minus y minus 4 plus 2, minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. This implies this is equal to 0. This is the tangent equation. Okay, so slope of the tangent, next tangent equation. Now the third question, it is given instead of the curve wise in terms of x, it is given find the slope of the normal line. Find the slope of the normal line at the point P of t, at the point P of t on the curve x is equal to 1 by t and y is equal to t. Here this problem is not given directly y in terms of x. X is a parametric form, y is also in parametric form. As we know, dy by dx is equal to dy by dt, because y is a function of t, you differentiate y with respect to t only. Next, by dx by dt, this is dy by dx. Now y with respect to t derivation with respect to t is 1, and next 1 by t derivation with respect to t is minus 1 by t square. That means 1 by x derivation is minus 1 by x square with respect to x. So in the same manner, this is equal to, this will come in numerator is equal to minus t square. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to minus t square. So find the slope of the normal at the point. This is the slope of the tangent, and the normal slope is equal to minus 1 by m. This is m. So m value is minus t square. So minus cancel, it is 1 by t square. This is the normal slope. So 1 by t square is the normal slope. Okay. Next, in the fourth question, it is given find the tangent equation to y square is equal to 4ax at at square comma 2at. That means y square is equal to 4ax is a parabola, and this point is lies on the curve. We want to find out the slope of the tangent, find the tangent equation of at this point to the curve y square is equal to 4ax. Now y square is equal to 4ax. Now we differentiate, it is 2y dy by dx is equal to 4a because x derivation is 1. Then 2 times cancel, it is dy by dx is equal to 2a by y. That is equal to 2a by y means y coordinate of the point is 2at. Therefore, you substitute to 2at, it is equal to 1 by t. So m is the slope of the tangent, this value is 1 by t. Next, tangent equation is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus y coordinate is 2at is equal to m is 1 by t x minus at square. Cross multiply with this. This is yt minus 2at square is equal to x minus at square. Or if I want to write in order, it is x minus yt minus at square plus 2at square is plus at square is equal to 0. This is the tangent equation to the parabola y square is equal to 4ax at the point at square comma 2at. Okay. Next, the fifth question is find the length of tangent comma normal comma subtangent and subnormal to y is equal to x cube minus 2x square plus 4 at the point 2 comma 4. Actually, they may ask only one normal length or tangent length or subtangent length or subnormal length. So, these 4 lengths I was included in one problem. Okay, then y is equal to x cube minus 2x square plus 4. Here the point is 2 comma 4. This is what x1, y1. This is x1 and y1. Now dy by dx is equal to differentiation 3x square minus 4x, constant derivation is 0. Next, m value, this is dy by dx at the point 2 comma 4, that is equal to 3 into x coordinate is 2 square minus 4 into 2. This is 3 4 is 12 minus 8 is 4. Therefore, m value is 4. We will apply all the formulas. Now, tangent length. What is the formula? y1 into root of 1 plus m square by m modulus, that is equal to y1 means y coordinate, this is 4 into under root of 1 plus 4 square by m is equal to 4. So y coordinate is 4 and m value is also 4 get cancelled, 16 plus 1 17, this is equal to root 17 is length of the tangent. Next, subtangent length. We have discussed the formula y1 by m. This is subtangent length. y1 is 4, m is equal to 4. This is equal to 1. This is subtangent length. Next one, normal length is equal to y1 into under root of 1 plus m square. This is 4 into under root 1 plus 4 square is equal to 4 root 17 is normal length. Next one, subnormal length is equal to y1 into m. This is 4 into 4 is equal to 16 subnormal length. Okay. So, normal length, tangent length, subnormal and subtangent length. So, all the 4 lengths we have applied the formulas. Then, we will go to another problem. This is fifth question, sixth question, fifth question, sixth question. This is sixth. The subtangent, comma, ordinate and subnormal to the parabola y square is equal to 4ax at a point not equal to 0, 0, that is different from origin, or in dash. He is asking what is the relation between the length of the subtangent. Ordinate means y coordinate. Suppose if you take x1, y1, then y1 is the ordinate. Next, subnormal length of the parabola. That point is not origin. Then what is the relation between these three? So options are given. First one AP, next GP, third one HP, the fourth one is AGP. So when you take y square is equal to 4x and you take other than origin, if you take another point, then the lengths of these two and ordinate, what is the relation between these three? As we know, for the curve y is equal to f of x and dot at 0, 0, the subtangent length. What is subtangent length? y1 by m. This is. Ordinate means ordinate is y coordinate, just this is y1. Next, subnormal length. Subnormal length is equal to y1 into m. I'll see the relation between these three. y1 by m, next y1, next y1 into m. If you take the product of these two, cancel, you get y1 square. Then square of this middle term is y1 square. So y1 square is equal to y1 square. That means A, B, C are three terms. When B square is equal to A into C, then A, B, C are in GP. Here I will be writing a small note. A, B, C are in GP, then B square is equal to AC. So these three terms are satisfying this condition. B square is equal to AC. A, this is C. Multiply both, cancel, y1 square, and the square of this is y1 square. Therefore, these three terms, the above terms are in GP. Therefore, the option 2 GP is correct. So, subtangent, ordinate, subnormal, three terms forms a geometric progression. This is your sixth question. Next, the seventh question is angle between the curves. Angle between the curves. Angle between the curves. X is equal to y square and this is xy is equal to 2, xy is equal to 2 and y square is equal to 4x is dash. What is the angle between these two curves? First of all, we have to know the point of intersection of two curves. So here xy is equal to 2 or y is equal to 2 by x. So y is equal to 2 by x in second equation, that is y square is equal to 4x. Then this is y means 2 by x whole square is equal to 4x. This is 4 by x square. So 4 is equal to 4x cube, right? This is 4 by x square, cross multiply 4x cube. Then 4 cancel. x cube is equal to 1. One of the value of x is 1. So I will be taking x is equal to 1. Then substitute x value here, y is equal to 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2. That means the point is 1 comma 2. Intersection point of the two curves is 1 comma 2. Next, differentiate first curve and second curve with respect to x. Now, xy is equal to 2 implies x into dy by dx u into v dash plus y into x derivation is 1. This is equal to 0. That means dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. This is, I will be calling as m1, which is the slope of the tangent to the first curve, minus y means this is 2, minus 2 by 1 is minus 2. This is m1. Next, for y square is equal to 4x, y square is equal to 4x, differentiating 2y dy by dx is equal to 4. Then dy by dx is equal to, this is 2 by y, then m2, I will be calling m2 2 by 2, this is 1. So m2 is equal to 1. Right, because y coordinate value is 2, so substitute y value here, 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So m1, m2 values. Next, tan theta is equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. This is equal to m1 is minus 2 minus 1 by 1 minus 2 into m2 is 1. This is minus 3 by minus 1, minus minus cancel, only 3. Tan theta is equal to 3 implies theta is equal to tan inverse of 3. This is the angle between two curves. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 3. To find out the angle between two curves, first substitute one curve in the second one, you get a point of intersection. After that, find out the derivation, that means dy by dx to the first curve, and substitute that point coordinates, you get a numerical value m1. Similarly, for the second curve, you get m2, then apply tan theta. Sometimes, if you find m1 is equal to m2, then the two curves touch each other. If the product m1 and m2 is minus 1, then the curves are orthogonal to each other. That means angle is 90 degrees. When m1 is equal to m2, angle is 0. Here this angle is different, theta is equal to tan inverse of 3. Okay. Next one is 8th question. The two curves x is equal to y square and xy is equal to a cube cut orthogonally at a point, then a square value is dash. Cutting two curves orthogonal, that means m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. First of all, what is the point of intersection of two curves? Now this is x is equal to y square 1, xy is equal to a cube second curve. Substitute x value in this, then x is equal to y square means y cube is equal to a cube. So that implies y is equal to a, right? Substitute y value a here, x is equal to a square, x is equal to a square. So directly point of intersection is a square comma a. Next, differentiate 1. This is 1, x derivation is 1. First equation implies directly differentiating. This is 2y dy by dx. That means dy by dx or m1 is equal to 1 by 2y, 1 by 2, y means a. m1 is equal to 1 by 2a. Next, second equation implies xy is equal to a cube. There are two functions we apply u into v derivation. So u into v dash plus v into u dash, that is x into dy by dx plus y into x derivation is 1 is equal to constant, its derivation is 0. That implies dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. Minus y means a by x means a square. Cancel, this is minus 1 by a, and this is, I call it as m2 because it is a second curve. Now cut orthogonal means what? m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. So m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. Orthogonal, that implies, orthogonal implies m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. What is m1 value? 1 by 2a into this m2 is minus 1 by a is equal to minus 1. Cancel a on both sides, 2a square. So cross multiply, 2a square is equal to 1, then a square is equal to 1 by 2. This is the value of a square. So a square is equal to 1 by 2, right? Now these are the problems in this chapter. I covered all the models based on the important key points. Okay, thank you for watching.